Hi, it's Leslie, Married at First Sight. Becca and Austin, fresh on the heels of saying they want to stay together, they want to stay married.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
I'm excited to say I want to stay married.
Well,
Doesn't make sense to me, and I'm sure it doesn't make sense to you, but yep, they're gonna forge on in this lovely union.
I'm happy. I hope you are too. I'm not sure I get that vibe from you, if I'm being honest.
I haven't, like, these last 3 weeks, I, haven't been happy, you know?
Alrighty then, well that's a glowing report from Becca. Anyway, they're continuing on, and Austin kind of chalks it all up to the cameras. You know, he doesn't work well with the cameras there. But
There's a lot of work to do and a lot more to figure out, but, you know, I'm gonna try my best. And I'm choosing Becca right now.
for right now. And then is the most confusing thing about all this. They say they're going to stay together, and you think, you know, the cameras are gone, you're on your own. You would think you would just go back and snuggle on the couch, get a bottle of wine, something or other. But that's not what happened. I guess Becca went home to her house and Austin went to his house, and then Becca finds this out.
I am at home, and the girls are out. Claire and Emily are out. And I just got a text from Claire and said that they just saw Austin and Brennan out with Austin and I's producer, which is funny because he's so worried about optics. And I don't think he understands that the optics do not look good for him.
I mean, right there, doesn't sound like someone who was just ecstatic to stay married to this person. They chooses to go out with the other divorcee and hit the town with a female producer. Well, so then the next night, there was a big get-together of all the miserable couples. And the one happily couple, that would be Michael and Chloe, still plugging along over there. And Becca came in hot.
Austin, did you go out last night? Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you go out with anybody else?
Just like a whole group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any producers there?
No.
No?
I don't know.
Do you remember?
Are you mad at me for some reason?
Did you come into this experience for a friendship with a producer or for a marriage with me?
Oh, wow, okay.
Austin was caught and just was like, ooh, this isn't going well, and tried to save it a little.
When I was my friends,
Let's just be honest.
we all ran into each other last night.
And then what? You just saw her for a little bit and then left?
I don't know, Becca.
You do know.
You're putting me in a tough position.
Oh, I'm putting you in a tough position. Because that has been the rift in our relationship, on top of religion, on top of intimacy, on top of everything else, and I made that clear to you. And you decided that the path forward and the path to healing was to go spend time with her.
I told you, ran into them.
You didn't run into them, Austin. I'm not a dumb bitch.
Oh, Becca was realizing that a lot of her issues and her anxiety and her unhappiness is coming with not feeling secure.
Every time there's an argument, you go to this fight or flight mode.
Do you know what's funny about that is that in therapy, I've realized that my fight or flight is triggered when I'm not in a secure, safe space.
Exactly.
And what I figured out is that my secure, safe space is not with you.
So Becca basically went off on him, and her biggest issues was that he lied again. And my bigger issue, granted he lied, but you know what? He lied. My bigger issue is that you decide to stay married, and then that night, he doesn't want to be with you. He wants to go out with his buddy and be a wingman and with the female producer. That's the bigger issue than lying to me, is that he doesn't want to be with her. I mean, that's as clear as day to me. But Becca was pushed and kind of vented, but she stopped short of saying, I want a divorce, you know, because everyone was waiting for that. But I tell you, when all's said and done, I guess Becca kind of like, you know, sitting there amongst the rubble of the miserable marriages around her, she's just like, am I going to be the idiot that stays with this loser that doesn't respect me and treat me the way I should be treated? She was like, oh, hell no. And she kind of closed it on up with this line.
I think he is going to be the perfect guy for someone. I don't think it's me.
Oh, hallelujah, bless. But you know what? The experts are like, you know what? We got technically on a mere technicality, we got those across the finish line. Just because it was the next day, they decided that it's not going to work. It still counts as a win for us because they are the only win. Well, still got Michael and Chloe. Anyway, I follow this nonsense every week. If you want to follow along, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you next week. Bye.